I'm sorry guys, extremely sorry. I don't know, I just hit some internet connectivity issues on my site, and the stream got disconnected. And that's quite strange that I always uh, access internet. My whole thing works on the internet, and I never got disconnected before this, as if it just had to happen now. I'm really sorry for the inconvenience, everyone. Okay, just waiting for our viewers to come back. I have 4 people already joined in. Uh, let's give some more time. I again beg your pardon, but this is something which was out of my control. I hope you have received the new link. Just like to wait for a few more minutes so the viewers can come back and we can start from the point I left. I don't remember I ever faced this connectivity issue ever before. Like, I'm taking my classes and I have like 25 students connected at the same time with all their video and audio switched on, and my son also and my wife also. All of us are, online at once, and never hit this problem before. Really sorry for that. So the time it got disconnected, I was having around some, if I'm not wrong, some 15 or 14 people. Uh, if you don't mind, shall we wait for a few minutes? Miss Shilpi, is it okay if we wait for a minute or two before we continue? Just wait for other people to come. I don't know if your students are here online. And this thing happened one more time before. We were having this graduation ceremony online, and I was the one who compiled the video. So I was playing, that compiled video from my computer. And exactly when I was about to start sharing my screen through Zoom, uh, it says that your internet connection is weak. That kind of error came on the screen. uh, I hope you all will get the new link, because in YouTube Live, if the session is disconnected, that link is actually expired and you cannot join the session with the same link again. Okay, so I'm distributing the new link. Okay, so we have 5 people back in the session. Alright, so let's continue with this demonstration now. Just want to let other people sit idle there. So what I was explaining is that the simplest way of making a program in Scratch is that you bring the block here in the coding area. So you can see I have this block moved 10 steps. I want to run this program, just click on the block, and now you can see that the cat sprite is moving towards the right hand side on my screen. Okay, so that's the simplest way of running the program. But this is the simplest but not the standard, and you can say the most suitable way of running the program. And this is a kind of layman's kind of thing to do. So what we can do here is we go to the control category. You simply click on the control category, and you will find this when flag click button here. It's in the events actually, sorry. So we bring the when flag click button here, the block, and as you can see, From the shape of this block, you can find out that this block cannot be attached below any other block because of this curved area over here. If I want to drag this block and bring it here, you can see that these two shapes, are not locking in with each other. So it means that this when flag clicked block has to be always the first block in the program. Okay, so we cannot add it as a second or the third block. So you bring when flag clicked from here, and I'll take the move 10 steps, and as you bring it closer to this when flag click, you will see that this magnet kind of thing is in effect, and as soon as you release the block will automatically attach itself underneath when flag clicked. Okay, so now we have a small program here. When flag clicked, move 10 steps. Now what it says is that if I click on the flag button over here, this flag button is also called as go button, but I want to call it as flag button because you can easily connect the shape and the name of the button together. So if I click on the flag button, what it is going to do is it will run the block which is here when flag clicked. So when flag clicked block will run, and because immediately after the when flag clicked we have moved 10 steps, then the move 10 steps block will work, and after that my program finishes. Okay, so let's do that. I click on the flag button, and now you can see that the cat is moving. Okay, the same thing was happening when I was clicking on this move 10 steps alone, but that's not a standard way. That's not a good practice in the Scratch programming. The good practice is that you must click on the flag button and have this block here. So it just shows us a kind of in control of what we are doing, and it also shows me that this is where my program is starting. Okay, so that is the simplest way of doing this. Now in this program we don't need to use the stop button. Why we don't need to use the stop button? Because there are only two blocks, and when these two blocks finish running, when they finish their execution, then the program is automatically stopped. It's no more running. Okay, so we don't need to use the stop button in case of this program. So that's the simplest way of how you can create a Scratch program. Okay, now let's make something meaningful. Let's make something which we can actually enjoy, which we can actually admire as our own creation. So what I'm going to do here is that I will bring another sprite into the picture. So I'll add one more sprite to the program. You click on the add sprite button, which is over here in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. You click on it, and then I will choose another sprite, and let's say I want my cat sprite to have a conversation with someone else. So let's say I want to have a conversation with which sprite? Okay, let's say I want to have a conversation with Anina Dance. Okay, let's choose this sprite. So we have this Anina on our stage, and we have the cat sprite on the stage. So notice one thing, as soon as I add this Anina Dance sprite in my program, we have this button here which represents this new sprite of the program. Alright, so what I want to do is that I want my cat sprites to say hi to Anina. Okay, so let's do that. Now right now I don't want to move the cat sprite, so actually this block is useless for me. I don't need this block right now. So how you delete the blocks? You just drag the blocks back into the block area. So just pick up the block from here, drag it and leave it into the blocks area. And now you can see the block has simply disappeared. So if I want the cat to say something, the block for that action is available in the looks category. So I'm going to click on the looks category here, and then the very first block which you can see is say hello for 2 seconds. There is another version of this block which is just say. Okay, so we will see the difference between these two blocks. So let's say I want to use the say block first, and then I say hello, and after that I type the name of my new sprite on the screen, which is spelled as A-N-I-N-A. Hello Anina. And now I am adding these blocks on the cat sprite. So when I run the program, my cat sprite is going to say these words, not Anina, because Anina is still empty. There are no blocks added to Anina sprite. So let's go back to the sprite, cat sprite here, and let's click on the run hit button, and then the cat sprite is saying hello Anina, and then this hello statement stays on the screen forever. It's not disappearing, although the program has stopped running, because there were only two blocks when flag clicked and say hello Anina, but still the message is staying on the screen. The reason is that the block says to display this message on the screen. That's it. The block is not saying anything about removing this message, and that is why it is not disappearing. There is a way to make this message disappear. Click on the stop button. So stop button also works as a reset button for the program. So if I click on the stop button now, the message disappears. So that's what say block will do for you. And then there is another version where I can give the message also, and I can also specify the duration for which I want this message to stay on the screen. So let's say hello for, and I want to display this hello message for 4 seconds on the screen, and then let me add it the hello string also, hello Anina, and now let's hit the go button, and the cat is saying hello Anina. The message stays for 4 seconds. As soon as the 4 seconds are over, the message disappears. So that's what the basic difference between a say block and say for particular seconds is. Okay, so I hope the difference is quite clear. All right, so the first thing is done. My cat is saying hello to Anina, but I want Anina to reply, right? It would be too rude if Anina is just showing the smiling face and not replying to the cat sprite. So let's not make Anina a rude character here. So I want Anina to say hi back to the cat sprite. So let me go to the Anina sprite now. You can see the work area is empty. Let's start building our program. I click on the events category. This is where the first block of the program is, which is when flag clicked block. And then I want Anina to reply. So I go back to the looks category, bring my say hello for 2 seconds, and then I say, okay, Anina is replying, hello cute kitty. Yeah, suits to the appearance of our cat sprite for 4 seconds. So now cat sprite is saying hello Anina, Anina is saying hello cute kitty. Let's hit the go button and see what happens. You click on the flag button and both of them are saying hello to each other at the same time. I will make it full screen and click on the flag button again, and now you can see both of them are saying hello to each other, right? But that's not what we want to do. First I want the cat sprite to say hi, and then I want Anina to reply. So I want to have a conversation here actually. And how to do that conversation? What's happening here is that when I say, I don't know what's happening. Then it got reconnected, I guess. Okay, I'm sorry, just hit a technical snag again. I was disconnected for a while. All right, so I'll continue with what I was saying. So right now they both are displaying the message, but they are not aware of each other's actions. Okay, so what I want to do here is that when cat says hello to Anina, Anina must be aware of that. We have to somehow tell Anina that cat is saying hi to you, and now you need to reply to cat. Okay, so let's do that. So how this interaction is going to work is, it is called as passing messages between the sprites. One sprite send a message to another sprite, and then the another sprite respond to that message, and that is how this communication takes place. So let's do that. So we go to the control events category, and in the events category you will find a block which is broadcast. Okay, now this yeah, my screen is pausing and I'm also getting disconnected sometimes because I am having some connectivity issues today. I don't know why it is happening. I never faced that before. I really apologize for that. but you try to be online, try to understand what I am explaining, otherwise you will find this video offline on my channel always. Okay, really sorry for that interruption. Okay, so now we have to broadcast a message. Now broadcast means that this cat sprite is going to send a message to everyone. Okay, so let's broadcast this message. After adding the broadcast block here, you have to click on this arrow, and then you have to click on the new message option. When you click on the new message option, you can type a customized message. Okay, so let's say the message is, "Hi Anina." That is the message cat is sending out to everyone. Okay, and then I click on the OK button. Now we go to the Anina sprite, and instead of running the program on the click of the flag button, I am going to say this thing in response to the cat's message. Okay, so try to understand what's happening here is, earlier this block is also when flag clicked, and this block is also when flag clicked. So both of these things were running when I was clicking on the flag button. But now what I want is, I want Anina to say this message, to say this thing on the screen after it has received the message from the cat sprite. Okay, so Anina is not going to say this when I click the flag button. So how we are going to do that? You click on the events category, and then there is another starting block, and this starting block is when I receive. And it simply means that when I receive this message from someone, Anina has no idea what cat sprite is. Okay, Anina is just looking for this message. So when I receive "Hi Anina," then I will say "Hello cute kitty." Alright, and now we don't need this block anymore, so we will delete this. Let me give you a quick overview of what we have done. Cat sprite is going to say "Hello Anina" as soon as I click on the flag button. After saying "Hello Anina" for 4 seconds, cat sprite will broadcast this message to all other sprites. As soon as this message is broadcasted, this message will be received by the Anina sprite, and as soon as the Anina sprite receives the message, she will say "Hello cute kitty." And now we have a conversation between two sprites. Let's see this thing in action. I will make my stage full screen and then click on the flag button. So this is where the cat is saying "Hello Anina," 4 seconds, and now Anina is replying "Hello cute kitty." After 4 seconds, the message disappears. Okay, so now we have established a conversation between two different sprites. Alright, let's not finish this thing here. Let's have few more exchanges between these two sprites. So as soon as Anina is finished saying "Hello cute kitty," now Anina is curious about our cat sprite. Okay, so now she wants to ask a question. So we go back to the looks category. We bring our say block here and attach it underneath the first say block. And then Anina wants to ask about Kitty, that where she's from, which place, or how she ended up in this forest. How you ended up being alone in this jungle. So Anina is curious what this cute kitty is doing over here and asking for 4 seconds. Once Anina is finished asking this question for 4 seconds, Anina is going to broadcast a message, and this time the message has to be different. Okay, so we will click on the new message button, and we can say "Why are you alone?" That's the message sent out by Anina. Maybe "Why are you alone, Kitty?" And once we type this message, we click on OK button. And now Kitty needs to respond to this question by Anina. So we go back to sprite 1, which is our cat sprite. Bring this block here when I receive. This time cat is supposed to respond to Anina's question. This is what Anina's question is. Why are you alone, Kitty? And in response to this message, Kitty is going to answer. I'm lost. Can you help me? And let's hit the flag button now and see what happens. So we starting the conversation from the beginning. Hello Anina. Hello cute kitty. Now Anina is going to ask the question, how you ended up being alone in this jungle? And I'm lost. Can you help me? Alright, so that was a very quick example of how we can make a short story animation. Although there was no movements, no motions, no sounds, this is not what exactly a designer would want to do, but this is just the beginning. And as you can see here, that by the help of using these 5 blocks on the cat sprite and these 4 blocks on the Anina sprite, we are able to make a very short animation in a very short duration of time and without knowing much about the Scratch interface. Okay, so that's what the beauty of this software is, that anybody can start learning to program within few minutes. Alright, so guys, this was the whole objective which I set for my live session today, which is the session number 1. The objective of this session was to show you how to install the Scratch program, to make you aware about the different parts of the Scratch window, and also to show you how we can create a program, how we can run a program. And then we saw that how quickly we can make a small animation, a conversation between 2 sprites. So I would like to end my demonstration here, and for the next session, which is session number 2, which will be conducted day after tomorrow, I would like to keep these sessions with 1 day break so that you have got enough time to practice all these things which I have demonstrated by yourself. I also suggest you to note down any problems you face or any doubts which you have. And if I have viewers regularly in my live program, then I will be conducting live Zoom sessions also. I will share the link of my live Zoom sessions, and preferably on a weekend so that everybody is free. And in those live Zoom sessions, you can ask me your programs directly, because it's a two-way communication on Zoom, and then I would be happy to solve all your problems there. Alright, so that's the end of my YouTube live session for today, and I will be conducting another YouTube live session day after tomorrow at 5 p.m. same time in India. And in the next session, I will be showing you how we can use the motion blocks to make something move on the screen, and actually we will lay the foundation of our game programming in my next session. Okay, so that's what we are going to do for the next time. The name of my channel, the YouTube channel, is Travelazzi. Spell it as Travelazzi. So please subscribe to that channel, press the bell icon so that you receive the notifications for all the videos I am releasing. If you are interested in Lego robotics, you can visit the robotic playlist on my channel. I have around 15 or 16 Lego robotics videos there, along with the programs and all the building instructions. And I also have the tutorial videos for installing a Scratch on the Windows computer, on Apple computer, or on your tablet computers also. There is a short video where you can watch the Scratch interface again, and also there is another video which will teach you how to make your first program. Okay, so all these videos are already live on my channel. So if you have missed something, because there were so many technical glitches today with my internet connectivity, so if you have missed something, you can visit the channel and you can watch those videos offline. And this video also I will be uploading very soon, so you can watch this again whenever you want. All right, so thank you very much. It was a good start. I had a good audience today, and I'm really very happy to teach you all kids this amazing software, this amazing program where we can design so many interesting things, and you are actually learning core programming fundamentals right now. This is not just fun, okay? It's fun way of learning some serious things. If you learn C++ and Java in your class 10th or class 12th, you would be using the same kind of stuff there also, okay? So this is a very good foundation for your higher classes as well. All right, everyone, so that's all from me today, and I'll finish my live session now. Hope to see you all in my next session, which will be conducted day after tomorrow, 5 p.m. India time. All right, bye everyone, see you next time.